Hi everybody, Mischa here with Word of the Day, and there it is, somnambulism. What does this word somnambulism mean? It means sleepwalking. It comes from Latin for sleepwalking. And it comes into English in 1797 in a book called Zoonomia, The Laws of Organic Life, written by Erasmus Darwin, Charles Darwin's grandpa, who was an amazing person in his own right. He was a doctor, he was a poet, he was a natural philosopher. We call those folks scientists today. In any case, somnambulism comes into the language and stays there as a scientific term. But what's interesting about this word, somnambulism, is that it also develops as a figurative term right alongside of it. And of course, I think there are two reasons for this. One is this is the age of mesmerism and hypnotism coming to the fore. But also, this is the Romantic period. And the Romantic period, remember, this is all over Europe, really reveres altered states of consciousness, spiritualism, to be in touch with the mystery of life. Okay, so during this period, then this wasn't just in England, right? As I said, all over Europe. So Goethe has it in Faust, and Bellini puts it in his opera, La Sonnambula. And of course, in America, we've got Edgar Allan Poe. In England, we've got all of this Gothic literature, such as The Moonstone and The Monk, and stuff like that. It almost seems to be a requirement that somewhere there is a very young, very beautiful, always extremely innocent young woman wandering around in a somnambulant state. I used it as an adjective there. Okay, these two strands seem to come together in 1901 in a book called Varieties of Religious Experience, written by William James. William James wrote the first psychology book. He opened the psych department at Harvard. And he says in this book, okay, it's a medical term. We got that. But what if somnambulism is also some kind of spiritual state? There you go. Okay, now, I'm going to give you a couple of sentences so you can use this word. If not somnambulism, then maybe the adjective somnambulant. How about this? In Edgar Allan Poe's story, The Premature Burial, he has a character who wanders around in a somnambulant state, a kind of a trance. All right? Or how about this? If you've ever seen a stage hypnotist, and that stage hypnotist plucks people from the audience and knocks them out, and then they don't remember anything, those people within the study of hypnotism are called somnambulists because they are very, very easy to hypnotize, and they often don't remember anything. And I should know because I am one. And that leads me to my last sentence here, which is, I actually woke up from a somnambulant state in the lobby of my apartment building in New York City in the middle of the night. And thank God it was February because that cold wind woke me up. And thank God I was in my nightgown. So I guess the lesson is, if you are a sleepwalker, always wear something to bed. Alrighty, I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget, everybody, if you're buying books, let's try to support independent booksellers. So, for example, if you want to pick up a copy of The Complete Works of Edgar Allan Poe, this is a good one. You could do it by ordering from bookshop.org/word of the day. And you could also buy a book like, well, this is my copy of Varieties of Religious Experience. I know it's a wreck, but what can I say? I read it 3 times, and the last time I fell asleep in the bathtub. Independent bookstores, you guys.